the full details of what happened the day I was arrested and what happened when I got to the EFCC and my time in prison, right?
Welcome back, guys. This is AKTV Naija. Reporting from this end is Sylvia.
The previous day, I had made a video about some deductions that have been going on in my mother's account. So to show transparency, the guy turned the screen of the computer to us. He started looking for the problem and said, she took a loan, the loan of 200,000 naira. I said, mommy, you take a loan and you want the complaint, say that they come on your money. She said that she didn't take a loan. The guy said it was a quick loan. Then he showed when she was credited. She said she don't even know the code of quick loan. So how she press quick loan? Do you understand? And it makes sense. Then we say, okay, who immediately the loan came in? Let's see how they spent the money. So the guy said, yes, that's true. So the guy checked and saw that when they collected the loan, they transferred to one girl in our office. You understand? And we asked my mom, say, you say you know collect loan. How far? They transferred to this person. Wait till you buy. Say the girl said something. But then again, we moved on. Then we see, say, my mother do tithes. She pay for tithes for church. I said, mommy, you know, say you know collect loan. I will come pay for tithes. Say she no collect loan. So that second loan again still also went to that first person's account. But this account now of this person that they credited, that first person that they first credited on the first loan, the person no longer work with my mom. So my mom is like, you see, this is another one now. The girl know they work with us. So how did they transfer to her? She was just checking and doing all this thing. But my mom said she doesn't know the code. So how did she collect the loan? Anyways, 2 plus 2. I said, okay, you know what? No wahala. You don't know anything about phone. And we now found out that our phone does not even have password. And this phone, they don't use phone at work. So if let's say that they keep the phone for gate. So anything could have happened. I just said, okay, no problem. How much is remaining? Right? How much is remaining? They say 67,000. I said, okay, I funded 400k to the account. I say, protect your NIN. I was coming to explain what had happened in the bank and also create an awareness. So they thanked me. We came to the first floor. Next thing, we're about to exit the staircase to go down, then go outside. Police just came. When police came, I said, what did happen? The policeman stood. I said, police, what's happening? He blocked us from going down. I'm like, excuse you, why are you stopping us? The police that they brought did not even know why he's stopping us. Do you understand? Why are you stopping us? The police no fit talk. Then one other guy on whites now went to go and tell the Oga something, right? He told the guy something. The guy now said, no, why are you stopping them? Leave them alone. Do you understand? Apparently, the guy did not hear what the guy was saying. Even after the guy was telling him that leave them alone, right? The guy refused. This particular guy refused with the police. Do you understand? They refused with the police. We now went, he now said, please, VeryDarkMan, because it was now embarrassing. Let's go to my office. Well, if I thought you want to hold anybody, if there's a problem, and if my mama do something, you for handcuff her. I don't know if you understand. But me that does not operate a GT bank, why are you holding me? Now, when I brought out my camera, I was not angry. And I said, tell me why you are holding me. This took for like 5 minutes. Tell me why you are holding me in the bank. I don't operate the bank. What is the problem? The policeman could not answer. Do you understand? Okay? It's no wala. Drag. Finally, signal come. The guy just do as if, same way they go. I didn't know that there was a plan. Do you understand? I didn't know that there was a plan. Now, before I continue the story, GT Bank, you will explain why you held me hostage in your bank. So I want to know why you held me in your bank for 5 minutes. Even though I know why, but you don't have that right to hold me. And again, the whole video, they say my phone. Do you understand? But even at that, even if those videos no come out from EFCC hand and my phone, because my phone did here, under the protocol and whatever, I know you have to have CCTV footage all over your bank. So you will provide that CCTV footage of that first floor. I napped me in the bank, held me hostage in your bank. We will go up there. You understand? We are coming there because I'm definitely going to sue you all. You all are going to pay me because I don't use your bank. I don't get dollar. I don't get anything for your bank. Why did you hold me in your bank? If you had a problem, you for hold my mama, maybe my mama thief, you for anchor farm, we go dead here. But you specifically held me hostage in your bank, me and my friend that don't operate your bank. Now let's move on. After that, I don't dey vex. I say, which kind of thing dey happen? But I don't dey get feeling. Now we went downstairs. I now opened that their cube. I went outside. My friend that tried to open the cube could not come out. It was also held there. I didn't know all these things were trying to delay me. I didn't know they were trying to delay me, but I had some feelings. Now I can't go outside the bank. I stood in front of the bank. One of the staff came and started harassing me again. By this time, that their oga self came outside. I was like, what is going on? You know, they were trying to snap me. Somebody was trying to snap me. He said, I beg, you cannot snap me. I said, outside the bank, not even inside the bank, outside the bank premises, outside their front fence, not inside, front fence, outside. I said, I'm not in the bank. What's the problem? Then I changed, I go police me, I go slap, you know, I was angry. So some people, they were not like, what did happen? Why are you harassing him? No worry, some people go stick on the come. More people are now coming. So that guy, I now stood, I was still waiting for him, the person inside the GT bank. I didn't know all this while. Now delay tax this. Immediately he came outside. We just enter car. As we enter car, as I just make the turn, boom, motor just brackets me, come on, gun, brack. Open door, VDM, you are under arrest. My mother, the shout, they just crack gun, face my mother, crack gun, face the guy ready for front seat. That one did the shake. Now, me, being me, I wanted to say, under arrest for what? And maybe sit down on the ground and say, until you tell me why I'm under arrest, I'm not going anywhere.
See, this is what you did. You know, let me say a petition. I now notice that these people did not have a petition. There was nothing. There was no petition against me anywhere. Again, I now noticed from the way they were asking the questions, I now knew that these people don't have anything on me. They are trying to discover now. They are curious. They are trying to discover. And I say, wait. There's no problem. They are not just happy the way I was bashing them online. That was my conclusion. I said, these people are not happy the way I was entering them online. That's their problem. Calling them corrupt and everything, it affects them. That's the problem. But again, the way I was moved, another thing that I believe up to now, it is political, but I'm not going to say. You understand? Won't move. I won't say nothing, right? So they started with the first question. They brought out this picture. They say, can you identify the people in this picture? I said, this picture, I don't know anybody here. The only person I can identify is Peruzzi. I said, do you know this man on the left? I said, I don't know him. They said, do you know this other guy that's close to you wearing the jeans? I said, I don't know him. They say, you don't know this guy? I said, I have never seen him in my life. They said, okay. So, who is Peruzzi? I said, Peruzzi is an international musician. He's a very big star. Peruzzi is a star. You understand? So everybody knows Peruzzi. So, okay. Now you say you don't know this man. I say, yes. So, okay, so you are holding money here and you have sprayed money. Naira mutilation. I say, well, how would you know I sprayed money? The fact that money, what you call money, is on the air, does that mean I sprayed it? Secondly, how are you sure that I am holding money? He said, so what are you holding? I said, it is prop money. Say prop money. Say prop money is fake money. I say fake money is an intention to have the real thing. Do you understand? The faking it is fraud. So it is not fake money. It looks like money. So I will call it replica. They say, no, it's fake. I say it's replica money. You understand? They say, okay. So, prop money. Where did you get the prop money and how much it is? I said, prop money. I said, I didn't buy it. I said, for Lagos, it was on the traffic. I just did for traffic lights. I see one guy. The guy said, VeryDarkMan. I said, what are you holding? I don't sell money for Lagos. Not even I know they do for this Lagos. Then they said, no, this is prop money. That they use it in acting and shooting skit and everything. You understand? I said, let me see. Now dash me bundles. And that is what we have on the picture. So that is not money. And I said, okay, I should write it down. I wrote. Then I said, I don't know this guy. Say yes. They say, that is Coco P. I say, ooh, this guy is Coco P. Say yes. I say, no, this is not Coco P. Because this person looks angry. His face is not arranged for me to know this is Coco P. But to me, this is not Coco P. And I don't know him. Now I say, okay. Then I brought the video of Coco P when it was on fire, when I did direct. Then I said, who is this? I said, this is Coco P. I know this person, and my guy. Do you understand? So this is Coco P. They said, then this person is who? I said, I don't know this guy, but I know this one. And I said, okay, so this person here is also who? Money. Where did he get it from? I say, I gave him the prop money. They say, but you say you don't know him. How did you give somebody that you don't know prop money? I said, the person, it was in the moment. And when you are in a moment, you can do anything. So I just wanted my picture to be fine. So I just gave it. And then we used the prop money to make the picture final. It's okay. No problem. I wrote that. Then I said, then I brought Mercy Chinwo matter up, Mercy Chinwo and Easy T. Then I said that all the videos I make, that they pay me to make them, particularly in the case of Mercy Chinwo and Easy T. I said it is an insult to me that they would think that people pay me to make video. That anything I make, any video I make, it is because I want to make them, and it is my own opinion to make. Do you understand? And it is my fair comment I make. They say, okay, I should write it down that I was not paid. I said, obviously I was not paid and nobody can pay me. Do you understand? Now, I now said, let's go back again. I said, you asked me about this Naira. What happened to Okoya children? You did not ask Okoya children. You talked about Okoya children, but you did not do anything to Okoya children. Then I said, that the Okoya own, that they called their family. That day they were going to their house to make some arrests, that the boys were not home, and they invited the boys, and the boys came. I said, but you people did not report to the public that the boy came. That everything just died down. They said EFCC cannot come out and be explaining everything. But I said that was a public matter. The public needs to be updated. And a lot of people were thinking the law is for the rich and not for the poor. To make it balanced, you will tell the public. They said EFCC does not work like that until after their investigation. Then I understood. Then one of them now said, but sincerely, you know that they did not mutilate Naira, that they were just shooting skits. I said, oh wow, they were just shooting skits. So no problem. Skit, I say yes. So from then on, I started using skit as a reason for my prop money. So back to the Mercy Chinwo. They talked about the Mercy Chinwo a little bit, but I knew they were going to come back to it. So they talk about the Mercy Chinwo, the EZT, and I say it was my own fair comment because Mercy Chinwo and I bring the matter come online. So it is my fair comment. It's not my business. I just spoke. So I tried to see if they were paying me to make videos. That didn't work. I should go back up. That was I went back up. I slept. They brought food for me. You know, they were nice. The officers there, they were professional. They were nice. Nothing. We were interacting. You know, talking, and you know, we interacted fine. They brought me back again the next day. Go back again. Then they started with my earnings. They said, how do I make money? I told them. They said, do Facebook pay me? I said, yes. That's the page is monetized. They said, okay, how much do they pay you in a month? We did calculation. So since I started doing Facebook, about 40-50 million naira has come into my account from Facebook, right? So, explain. I said, oh, 40-50 million don't come. But do you know the irony of it? I said, no, I am in debt. I am owing the person that pays me. Because almost all the money that comes out of that Facebook, I use it to do charity works. I use it to do charity work. And I am owing. And there's proof that I'm owing. Open the phone. The first thing you see when you go to the person that manages my Facebook account, you see that I'm currently owing the person £5,000. That is equivalent to 10-point-something million naira. If pounds is 2,000, that means I'm owing him 10 million naira. And this is the person that funded my account from Facebook earnings. So basically, I use all. If they even charge the person up tomorrow, he will tell you. Do you understand? Now, my other means of getting money, everything, there's proof. Do you understand? And I say some people dash me money randomly. Like they see me now, just say, VDM, man, just squeeze like $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 sometimes to me. And guess what? Those money goes to charity as well. Surprisingly. Now that day now I know say I useless. You see, it was in EFCC, I found out that I was useless. I didn't have anything. Now EFCC, now make me know say I have been just living my life for people and not for myself. Anyways, we move. They say the YouTube. I say YouTube. They just activated it. When was that? And there have been a lot of bans. So I've not really gotten money from YouTube yet. But to be very honest, I am not a money person. So whatever money that comes out of it, I honestly don't use it for myself. I told them, and I said, there is proof. Go through my accounts, go through everything. You see it. You see how money leaves, and you see start work, start this. Even without the one I post on media, it is there. It is charity works I use my money to do. Then they say, okay. Then they brought the NGO. They say, how does money come into the NGO? I explained. It is people that contribute money. Do you understand? Now, see the craziest part. They are not saying, have you ever transferred money from your NGO to this account? And I say, no. If I have, there's proof. You will see it from the bank statement. Nothing I've left. The money that I've moved out of that NGO so far is about 30 million, 20 million to NATIP, and that 10 million is for the borrow we did in Jos. As a matter of fact, it was about 10.6, but I spent over 600k of my money, which I suppose get it from the NGO, but it is my own contribution joined with the NGO to spend. So I say, why did I create the NGO? I told them that the reason for creating the NGO was original. The original plan is that, okay, we'll go start up something inside the public school where children go to learn work. A lot of children will start learning how to do handwork so that they can sustain them and take their eyes off fraud, cultism, and the rest so that they can be engaged. Do you understand? But considering the fact that the federal government also want to start doing that in the primary schools, I can't do that as well, right? So we are looking for a place to start up our own, maybe get a land somewhere around Abuja, build something big so different people around Nigeria can come. If you like, come from outside, they can come and learn. It is free. And also, we have borehole project to do. We included the borehole water project because different communities don't have water. And I just put a number online and we are currently working on it. But nothing so far left the account. Do you understand? To me, so nothing. So we move again. Then they said, all this money that came from Facebook and social media that I have not been paying tax. Then I said, tax, okay? I say, Facebook in Nigeria, people don't earn from it. Nigerians are not eligible to earn. So all these our accounts, some people, like me now, it was the people that approached me and I gave them. Do you understand? I didn't know until later that they were earning from it. So I gave them. When they started, we started building together and then they were now paying. But the person that collects this money, they collect tax from him. So if he's paying tax there, how am I going to pay tax here again? I don't know if you understand. But they said, no, that I still need to pay tax in Nigerian tax since I made the content in Nigeria. I said, no, I don't know. But if the problem is about me not paying tax, you go gather all the money together. I go pay them once. Gather all the tax so I don't evade. I go pay them. That's not a problem. Do you understand? Then they say, okay. We want you to declare your assets. Because when it was time to declare my assets, they brought the asset book. I said at that time I know how useless I did. Now when they bring assets book, I know say I useless. I don't say I useless. They say movable assets. I put in my FJ Cruiser. 2006 model, which I bought as at the time. I think I bought it 4.5 million, I'll be 5 million, I'll be 6 million. I've forgotten, but I think it's around 4.5. I wrote it down. How much is it now? I think it is worth 10 or 13 million now. You understand? So I put it there. Then I said, is that all? Now I said, now don't say I useless. Is that all? Yes. He can't strike on me. Say, wait, though. That's the only car I actually have. You know, every other car I drive, it is because I know somebody that owns a car place, and because of security reasons, sometimes I go back and say, bros, I see so people they follow me yesterday, and people don't know my car. I beg, make I borrow this one. Sometimes you say, okay, if you use this one, if you use this one, if you use this one, or will you want to buy? I can be collecting money from you small. Do you understand? I say, no, I don't need a car. What do I need a car for when I travel around? So I just explain, I just say, okay, well, let's come back to the story. Now, they now open the other paper. They say immovable assets I no get. They open the other side. Landed documents, I no get land. House, I no get house. Any other property, I don't have. And when I say, wait a minute, I actually don't have all these things. So, do you understand? They opened the other side. And I said, okay, if there's anybody's money with me, if I'm helping anybody save money, I say no. If anybody helping me save money, I no get. The EFCC people, they were surprised. Then I said, okay, do you have gold, jewelries in the bank, something valuable? I don't have. At this point, they thought I was lying, but they knew they don't do the investigation. Obviously, this boy does not have any of those things. Brisky video, they played it, they were asking me questions that I made an allegation against EFCC here and I must clear it. I said, but in that same video, I also said that I will expect the EFCC to do a deep investigation on the matter. Do you understand? So they said, write it down. And I said, wait a minute. Why are you not asking me off? That's your officer. When they say, Iman, when I posted it by myself, that he knows Mercy Chinwo's husband. The two of them have done show, the EFCC prosecutor. Why you are not asking me of this guy? You have asked me everything but apart from this guy. Then I said, it's your wish now. If you want to write it, you write it. I said, no, you should ask me. You have been asking me other things. Ask me of this, your own person. They refused to ask me, and I also refused to write. I said, I will not write until the right time. Do you understand? I said, I will not write on that. So they now came, and then I said, and now I made a final accusation, and I said that EFCC, 90% of them are corrupt, that I must prove it now. Now all of them were looking at me. They were just looking at me like, very fully well that they have my phone. I just said, okay, I will prove it if all the EFCC staff will give me their bank statement. They'll bring their BVN. We'll know how much they earn in a month. They will know how much they make and how much they spend. Do you understand? From there, we can know the ones who get car, how long did they buy the car and everything. As soon as I said that, the guy said, well, the EFCC cannot give anybody a bank statement anyways. Let's leave that. Let's move on. Do you understand? Then we moved on. Then that one passed. Then we started talking one-on-one, and from there, okay, this one, that one, that one, this one, that one, that one. Spoke. We are all trying to help Nigerians here. They are not happy, obviously, with the way I have been bashing them continuously, and that was the main problem. For me, that's the main problem. And of course, they discovered tax evasion. And as for tax evasion, everybody, if they bring 80% of Nigerians, if you find out, say, they don't pay tax. Do you understand? So they say pay as you earn. I say, okay, that one don't hold me down, but this is my country. I will pay. So after that, we talk. They said they were going to bring bail condition. They did not give the first day. The second day, they did not give. The third day, that was when they now came and said, oh, they will release me today. So we entered. They said they were going to profile me. Only for them to snap me, my people. Snap me. Bah. She snapped me. I turn. Charges. What is the charges? Money laundering, tax evasion, naira mutilation. I tell them, I said, bro, if we're going to get a relationship, I'm going to talk against this money laundering because I didn't launder money. I am not a launderer. I didn't launder no money. Laundering and money where person get from terrorism, drugs, trafficking, human trafficking and everything. Then when you now have those money, you now go and clean it up by telling people that you made it from a legit means. I don't do that. Tax evasion, if you collect that 100%, say yes. Because I did know. Now that I know I'll be paying my tax, remove it. There's no problem. Then in naira mutilation, una go court, go drag on herself. Now, mind you, I kept on telling them, I said, charge me to court. I want to go to court. Let's leave this place. So if you to keep me here, charge me to court. But I don't know why. I think they want to do some form of investigation and all that. So they hold my phone. They held my phone. I thought I was going to collect it. I couldn't. Do you understand? Then when I came out, I found out that. Now, again, another reason why I would think they will not give me my phone. I think they might. EFCC, they're not they be my guys now. Make I know really, know everything I'll just put out there.
Feel free to tell us what you think down in the comments section. Thank you for subscribing and watching our videos. Please share our videos to your friends. See you on the next video. For now, bye.